There's always that voice in your head that says, you can't do it. You'll never be good enough. You're going to fail. Self-doubt will ruin your life if you let it. It's a sneaky little critter. And sometimes you can't contain it, and it slips right on past your barriers. And insecurity ain't no better because it's greedy. When it's loose, it demolishes all of your confidence and steals every ounce of happiness from your heart. In return, you feel just useless. The more you try to fight it, the more it fights back. That's the story of my life. Self-doubt. There were so many things that I wanted to do with my life, but the enemy was always right there to say, that's impossible. I mean, here I am, a Christian woman, embarrassed to say that I need help, that I need to seek counseling. Sometimes I felt like I had let God down. But the truth of the matter is, you can't treat mental health with a spiritual pill. Now, a good sermon will inspire you, but it may not correct you. Because when that moment of glee is over, your problems are still right there. I remember when I was a child and I wanted to try out for cheerleading. But because I was thicker than others, I talked myself right on out of those trials. I let fear take control, and out the door I went, running home to my mother crying because I felt like I wasn't fit to be. The enemy had been on my trail for a long time, pushing on me. But I learned to push back. Because you and I are here on purpose, with an amazing purpose, because everything in your life has purpose. The only reason why the enemy is attacking you is because it's aware where God is about to take you. If there was no destiny or purpose tied to your life, then the enemy would just leave you alone. What it wants to do is make you a victim of distraction. So don't you go through life just existing. Know your purpose. Know that before you were born, God had already formed greatness in your life. No matter what you're going through, God's got us. Because where we're going is far greater than where we've been. So I give you permission to stir up the gifts that God has so graciously given you. Don't you throw in the towel. See, the key to surviving this thing is having a relationship with God. Trust Him. Know that He's not going to lead you to anywhere that He won't walk you through. Sometimes we have to be tested to see if we're ready for the next level. Sometimes God puts us in difficult places because we are the answer and the change that's needed. So bless Him today. Give Him all the honor and glory. You got to know Him. Because you can't ride in on somebody else's testimony or hitchhike your way into heaven off of somebody else's relationship. You got to know Him. Now I'm good. Because I understand that everything that I went through wasn't just about me. It was about every man, woman, and child that ever felt like they weren't good enough. Don't you let them tell you you can't do it. Don't you let them see you fail.